Now this is something I haven't seen in a long time. A stroller lane leading here, going all the way to the back. You don't really see that often here at Knott's Berry Farm. Crowd line, yes, but a line just for strollers, that's new. So we are back at Knott's Berry Farm. We're gonna get a little quick update, see if anything changes, anything new. Talk about looking at the status of Mono's Revenge, Wipeout, the Boardwalk games they have out there. Let's go take a look and see what they got. I still really enjoy the fact that they did a lot of these decorations here for the Boysenberry Festival. They went out. Of course, like I said, the booth that's here is now in the park, but this here, that still looks nice. I actually like how that looks. Of course, as you walk in, you come get your tasting cards here at this booth right in here as soon as you walk in. And of course, they do like little bubble machines for your wands, and they do have the booth where you can come and buy your shirt, your little shorter buddies, your pins, and of course your little plushies. And that's the prices. If I didn't show them last time, these are the 2025 shirts where you guys come and get them. Now here at the Old Trails Hotel, they do sell the tasting cards as well. But we're gonna go look to see if they still have any more Launchpad bags, which they do right in there. These are $99.99. And then the shoulder buddies, everyone's been asking about, everyone's been buying. And yes, they still have a whole basket full of shoulder buddies. And of course, some fresheners as well. That's actually really cool. The park just opened up and there's already a line outside of Ghost Rider, which means you're looking at an hour and a half to 2 hours easy. Of course, they still have a section back here where you can come and get your boysenberry plants. Now, there are like $29.99, and you can get the little small container for water for $34, but it's not anything I think anybody will use. It's a small little thing for water, but I would just say just come get the plants. If you want yourself a boysenberry plant, $29.99, ain't too bad. Now, of course, you can come here and get your food and drinks, but I was kind of hoping they would have Mr. Widows out here. I saw Mr. Widows on the other side. This is a perfect photo op and no Mr. Widows. I'm just saying, Mr. Widows should be here and not on the other side where he's at. Like I said before, this is one of the popular shows here at Boysenberry Festival. It is the Great Bank Robbery. The thing sells out and fills up really fast. So the shows are 2, 3:45, 5:45, and 7:15. I say get early because every show is always jam-packed. I must be super early because even the whole winery area still not open. I don't know what you call it. I always call it like Origins. So if you're gonna say anything, I'll call it the Origins bar, but it's still not open. People here are waiting to get inside. They have some good stuff in there. So I do recommend coming in here, but the line, it's already 11 o'clock. So I'm not sure why it's not open yet. But I thought everything opens up at least 11 here. The fruit stand, once again, I'm gonna call it a fruit stand. Nobody knows what it is. People say it's gonna be an outside bar, but it's summer. And if anything, I would think they'd be smart and open up a fruit stand. But that's just me. That's just my opinion. And of course, this is where you're gonna find Mr. Widows. Mr. Widows is always over here in the shade. I get it, it's nice and cool over here. I'd like to be here as well. But his photo op is on the other side. You would think he would be over there, which he's not. He's always over here. So, of course, you can always come and get your secret drink here. It's open on the weekends, which is kind of cool. But this is something I do want to talk about. You're gonna look for yourselves, and you're gonna tell me what's wrong with the takeoff. I asked, and employees told me, and you guys are gonna see just a second what I'm talking about. It's gonna go off in a second. But the takeoff definitely does look different, and you're gonna see what I'm talking about. There we go. You see that? Did you catch that? So I don't know why they had to do Pony Express dirty like that. Now someone said that they did it because the ride kept breaking down, too many issues. With the liftoff, it's not there. That oof, it's not there. Pony Express is no longer fast how it used to be, which kind of sucks. And now it's just like, is it worth waiting 35, 45 minutes for something that doesn't give that oof like it used to be? No. Pony Express, you guys did it wrong, Knots. You need to fix that because the ride no longer looks exciting. It looks like an arcade kiddie ride or a carnival kiddie ride now. The wait time is only 5 minutes. Of course it is. They nerfed this ride, so it's no longer fun. It's no longer fast. It's slow. The train is out today. It's the good train. Of course, it is the weekend, so the good train should be out. We don't have the jail bus, nor do we have the Max bus. And of course, whenever you get a train, there are also some bandits. So we do got bandits on the train. So they did add the artwork here to the factory store. So let's go inside and check out the artwork. So as you can see, a lot of the cool artists out here. Just some really cool work. I like that one. That one's pretty tight. That one I really do like. Of course, you have your Ghost Town Alive artwork. If you guys know the characters, then you know. That's so cool. Can't wait for that. That's coming very soon. But look at this. All the different types of art people come up with. So very cool. Come on. I don't know about that. I still say it looks like Miss Time from Loki, but that's just Crash. That's just a theory. Crash theory. Of course, Bigfoot is still on the rapids. You guys can see. Come on. Kingdom of the Dinosaurs. That's pretty tight. That's pretty badass. I think they need that. Bear Tails doesn't seem to work anymore, but I do love that. Of course, the train. Of course, our Bigfoot that's over here in Bigfoot Rapids. And the train. Calico Mines. That's pretty tight. Oof. I like that one. That one's tight. And there are some stuff here in a little glass case. Huh. Berry Boy. That's pretty funny. Wasn't very buy. If they sold these, those would sell. Those would definitely sell. I like that. That's pretty cool. Oh, so cool. So cool. If you know, you know. Of course, the stand that started it all. Of course, you got your WWE Boysenberry. I like all the Easter eggs. So many Easter eggs here. You got Ninja Turtles, you got Simpsons, Bugs Bunny, you got Mickey Mouse. Come on, you got Superman. You got Family Guy. So many Easter eggs in the crowd. South Park. There is Charlie Brown. There is Snoopy. So many people. That's pretty tight. Come on. That's so funny. Of course, the Carousel. And just the artwork is so amazing. And if you guys can't afford the original prices, you can buy prints. Prints are over there on that corner. But I like these. Some of these are just really cool. There used to be more. Maybe I could stand here, but now it's just a few. But there's quite a few of these that are really cool. I like them. And this is where you would buy all the prints. So all the prints from the pictures over there. These ones here are like 20 bucks. And they're cool. I like that dinosaur one. So that one's pretty tight. That one was bigger. That would have been really cool. But $20 for these? $20 for the Easter egg WWE pick? Come on. I mean, I even see Johnny Bravo on there, which is pretty tight. But this is nice. I kind of like this. So if you want the prints, 20 bucks. I see a couple of them that might just have to pick up. People always ask, when's a good time to come to Knott's Berry Farm? Come at Rope Drop. Look at the crowds. They're light. You come back here, you take care of all those rides within 30 minutes, 40 minutes. Right now, I'm pretty sure those rides like maybe 15 minutes. But look how empty it is. Now, ever since they reopened Log Ride, the popularity is back. It's always an hour wait time. So I always say come early because the line goes all the way to the back. And remember, no phones, guys. They will tell you no phones. It's still a good ride. If you like it, you come get wet. Not as wet as the Bigfoot Rapids, but you do get sort of wet. All right, it's that time we come and get ourselves some lunch. So this is lunch, the mac and cheese, of course the pulled pork, And of course, they do have the little cornbread, but it's not the same cornbread, it's a different cornbread. And the mac and cheese looks different. It's like the white mac and cheese, not the usual orange mac and cheese. So maybe they're doing something different. I think they switch out like every 2-3 months. They switch them out. So this is what we have for, I guess, the next couple of months. So still no update on this whole arcade here in Boardwalk. I'm sure they're gonna have something on top because they can't leave like that. It looks kind of plain. But I'm sure it's probably like some sign, maybe some like more decorations, and the paint does look faded up there. So I know more is being added to it, but I know they had to open it because of the fact that it is Boysenberry Festival and people are going to be utilizing this. And these are definitely new games from before. People are asking, are the games still the same? No, they changed them out. All of them are different. You get that baseball thing over there, you get that little sledgehammer thing over there, but all the things are all different. I think maybe the last one might be the same ride, but I'm sure they're definitely going to be upgrading this up top. But either way, I think it's good that they added new games. They needed something new here, something fresh. So I like it. I like the way it looks. Just got to work on the flooring in the front. Perfect. Maybe inside, give it some more light inside there. But other than that, it looks nice. I kind of like they added something new, something different here in Boardwalk. So I'm looking forward to see what design they do on top. Of course, Wipeout is still down, it's still closed. From what I heard last, they're waiting for a part. Of course, Sky Cabin is still working in good condition, but Wipeout is still waiting for a part. I don't know when it's gonna open up. Hopefully by summer, this will be up and running. I know a lot of people like it. My daughter, even baby, she likes this ride. So just know, guys, that's not going away. It is coming back, but they're just waiting for one certain part. So just a FYI, this is where the pups take their photo ops, right here by the pie kitchen. So if you ever come looking for them, this is where we're at. Usually when it's not Boysenberry, they're over there on that side, but you'll find either one or two of them right here. And one of them caught me the other day when I was doing my outro, so it's kind of funny. Maybe I'll post it, maybe I won't, but this is where you're gonna find the pups for photo ops. So I totally almost forgot to finish up this video. I have a bad habit of doing that. My outro sometimes. Excuse my room is a mess. Like I'm redoing like everything right now for my room. So I guess I put the shelf over here. I have a new computer, or a buddy of mine on gaming gave me a computer. So I'm gonna be putting a computer over here. So my system here for streaming is gonna be different. I'm wearing my PJ shirt, so I'm just out of it. I'm tired. I'm kind of burned out. I've been doing a lot of research online for builds. People are requesting stuff for me to build on Minecraft, so I've been looking up a lot of things and moving everything around. So my room is like torn apart. So you can see the computer, it's right there. So in that box, I haven't even unwrapped it yet. So I got to figure out my station here and how I'm going to do it. So I do want to say thank you very much for all you guys out there who came up to me at the park and said hi, as I took already a dozen pictures. First time I've ever taken a lot of pictures at Knott's Berry Farm or anything park in general. I never had that many. So thank you guys. You guys are awesome. I love your faces. For everybody who came up. I think I'm down to, for pin wise, you guys came up to me, you guys found me in the park. I think I only have like 2 pins left. I took like 8 pins and I think I only have 2 pins left. 1 pin. I have 1 pin and 1 is what we have left. We have 1 pin and 1, I think that's Child's Play, I think. I don't know. We have this one. This is the last 2 things that I have because you guys came and found me in the park. So thank you guys very much for finding me in the park when I'm live streaming on TikTok. You guys are awesome. You guys are amazing. I gotta get some more pins and I'll definitely upgrade. I have like a lot of stuff I have, especially in my storage. But like you see, I'm really tired. I just want to say thank you guys very much for watching, supporting, and commenting here on my content. You guys are awesome. You're amazing. I love your faces. Thank you very much. It was hot. And then I went to go do some work. And then did some research. A lot of research. I have a bad habit of doing too much research. I need to stop that. So I'm totally sunburned. And we'll see you guys Tuesday. I'll be back out in Knott's Berry Farm Tuesday. So if you guys catch me in the backpack, I should have pins with me. If not, I'll probably be running, gunning. So it all depends. But you guys are awesome. You guys are amazing. I love your faces. I think I said that too many times. Okay, so I'm like tired. This is why I'm rambling. This is why I don't do my outros, because I don't know what to say. So I'm just going to say good night. Have a good one. I'm going to go back and finish cleaning. It's only like midnight or something like that.